Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1356.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about home prices hitting a new all-time high again. This is something that many experts have not been expecting and have been saying the exact opposite, that home prices were going to crash. And I've been telling you I'm expecting new all-time highs into 2026. Now, even without rate cuts, we're getting new all-time highs, and that's because we generally have a shortage of homes in the country. Not every city, but many cities have a shortage of homes versus how many people want to buy them. And with the amount of listings being small, that is causing upward pressure on prices as well. Nationally, home prices rose 6.5% on an annual basis in March, according to the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller Home Index. And on a monthly basis, homes rose 0.3% from February after seasonal adjustment. And this is really nothing new. I've been reporting this multiple times that we've had new highs. This is, in fact, the sixth new high in the past 12 months. Of the 20 metro areas tracked by the index, San Diego rose the most, which was 11.1% over the past year. San Diego was closely followed by New York City, which was up 9.2% over the year. Cleveland was up 8.8% in the year, and Los Angeles was up 8.8% in the year. There are a couple of cities that are lagging. San Francisco and Seattle are still trailing previous highs. San Francisco is 9.7% lower than in May of 2022, and Seattle's market is still 8.2% lower than in May 2022. Regionally, the Northeast saw the fastest home price increases in the nation with an 8.3% annual gain. Meanwhile, Sunbelt cities such as Tampa, Phoenix, and Dallas, which saw surging home prices in 2020 and 2021, are now growing at a slower pace. Of the 20 metros tracked by the index, Denver and Portland, Oregon saw the smallest annual gains, with home prices there growing 2.1% and 2.2% respectively. The popular markets with homebuyers right now are the Midwest and the Northeast, and prices keep climbing annually in those regions. They were the hottest housing markets in April. Southern markets saw slower price growth as relatively abundant new and existing inventory means that there's not so much price pressure happening in the region. Thomas Ryan, North America economist at Capital Economics, said that the increase in home prices observed in March suggests that competition among buyers for the limited number of secondhand homes on the market remains strong. And he said, "We expect that to continue for the rest of the year." He's projecting annual home gains of 3% in 2025 and 2.5% in 2026. He says, although we expect mortgage rates to drift lower in the next few years, we also expect inventory to gradually normalize, which should help cool the market. I have to pause there and say I don't agree with his projected annual home price gains of 3% in 2025 and 2.5% in 2026. I would project that if we didn't have any interest rate cuts, but I do think the economy is going to get weaker and we are going to have interest rate cuts, and we're going to have a massive speculative frenzy into 2026. So I'm expecting higher gains than what he's projected. When looking at seller activity, it continued to pick up in the early spring and climbed 30.4% year over year in April, in part due to a 12.2% increase in new listings in the month. Realtor.com senior economist Ralph McLaughlin said that the seller activity is certainly welcome news to inventory-constrained homebuyers, but recent mortgage rate increases along with inventory sitting at well below pre-pandemic levels is bringing yet another challenging season for those who are looking to buy. Well, it certainly is, and this is all without any real interest rate cuts. We're still seeing 30-year mortgage rates on fixed-rate loans at 7.78%, which is toward the highs that we've seen this year. So rates are still on the high side. We haven't gotten the cuts that we had hoped, but people who are wanting to buy homes are still making plans and dealing with the limited inventory while trying to make the best of it. Should interest rates decline, I think that will set off a much stronger housing boom and we would see more people list their homes. But until that happens, we're still going to have tight inventory, interest rates on the higher side, but that's still leading to new all-time high prices in housing. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.